Empathy builds trust. It is one of the most essential qualities a leader can possess, as it lays the groundwork for genuine connections and mutual respect within a team. Trust is not given freely. It must be earned through consistent actions and behaviors that demonstrate understanding and care. Empathy is the key to this process, as it allows leaders to connect with their team members on a human level. By acknowledging and valuing the emotions, challenges, and experiences of others, leaders create an environment where people feel safe, respected, and motivated to give their best. At its core, empathy is about listening, truly listening to understand, not just to respond. In a fast-paced world where distractions are everywhere, leaders who take the time to listen attentively stand out. Active listening involves giving someone your full attention, asking meaningful questions, and reflecting on what they share. When team members feel heard, they feel valued. This sense of value fosters trust, as people begin to believe that their leaders care about their well-being and are invested in their success. Empathy also requires seeing situations from another person's perspective. This means stepping out of your own assumptions and biases to understand how someone else might be feeling or thinking. For leaders, this can be particularly challenging, as their responsibilities often demand a focus on results and outcomes. However, when leaders take the time to consider the human element behind decisions and actions, they show their team that people matter just as much as performance. This balance between empathy and accountability creates a culture of trust where individuals feel supported, even when facing challenges or setbacks. Building trust through empathy also involves recognizing the unique experiences and struggles of each team member. No two people face the same challenges, and leaders who take the time to acknowledge these differences build stronger relationships. For example, a team member struggling with a personal issue may need flexibility or understanding, while another may benefit from encouragement or additional resources. So, by tailoring their approach to meet individual needs, empathetic leaders show their team that they are paying attention and that they care about their well-being. Another critical aspect of empathy in leadership is emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and manage one's own emotions while also understanding the emotions of others. Leaders who demonstrate emotional intelligence are better equipped to navigate difficult situations and maintain trust within their teams. For instance, when a leader acknowledges their own mistakes or shows vulnerability, they create a safe space for team members to do the same. This openness fosters a sense of psychological safety, where individuals feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of judgment or reprisal. Empathy also plays a crucial role in conflict resolution. Disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any team, but the way they are handled determines the outcome. Leaders who approach conflicts with empathy focus on understanding the perspectives of all parties involved. By validating each person's feelings and seeking common ground, they can guide the team toward a resolution that preserves trust and strengthens relationships. This empathetic approach not only resolves immediate issues, but also sets a precedent for how future conflicts are addressed. Consistency is another important factor in building trust through empathy. Leaders must demonstrate empathetic behavior consistently, not just when it is convenient or expected. This consistency reinforces trust, as team members come to see empathy as a genuine and integral part of their leader's character. When empathy is sporadic or insincere, it can have the opposite effect, creating doubt and eroding trust. Leaders who consistently practice empathy show their team that care and understanding are core values, not occasional gestures. Empathy also has a ripple effect within teams. When leaders model empathetic behavior, it inspires team members to do the same. This creates a culture where people support and care for one another, leading to stronger collaboration and higher morale. This collective trust enhances the team's ability to work together effectively and achieve common goals. In addition to fostering trust within teams, empathy strengthens trust in organizations as a whole. Employees are more likely to trust companies where leaders prioritize their well-being and understand their needs. This trust translates into higher levels of engagement, loyalty, and productivity. And it also improves communication, as employees feel more comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns with leaders who they know will listen and respond with empathy. Over time, this open and trusting environment becomes a key driver of organizational success. Note: leaders who build trust through empathy also create stronger connections with their teams during times of change or uncertainty. Change can be unsettling, and employees often look to their leaders for guidance and reassurance. An empathetic leader acknowledges these feelings and provides the support needed to navigate transitions. By addressing concerns and offering encouragement, they help their team adapt to new circumstances while maintaining trust and cohesion. This approach ensures that teams remain resilient and focused, even in the face of challenges. Empathy drives connection. It is the invisible force that binds individuals together and creates meaningful relationships. In the context of leadership, empathy is not just a nice-to-have trait. It is a critical skill that fosters deeper connections between leaders and their teams. These connections are the foundation of trust, collaboration, and mutual respect. When leaders demonstrate empathy, they create an environment where people feel valued, understood, and supported, enabling teams to work cohesively and overcome challenges together. At its core, empathy is about understanding and acknowledging the experiences and emotions of others. For leaders, this means taking the time to truly see and hear their team members, not just as employees, but as individuals with unique perspectives, strengths, and struggles. This understanding fosters connection by making people feel recognized and appreciated. When leaders show genuine interest in their team members' lives, whether it's asking about their goals, celebrating their successes, or supporting them through difficulties, they build strong, authentic relationships. Empathy is particularly important in moments of vulnerability or struggle. When someone is facing challenges, whether personal or professional, an empathetic leader provides the support and understanding needed to navigate those difficulties. This support builds trust and deepens the connection between the leader and the individual. So, team members are more likely to open up and seek help when they know their leaders will respond with compassion and care. This openness not only strengthens individual relationships, but also contributes to a culture of trust and support within the entire team. In addition to understanding individual experiences, empathy allows leaders to connect with the collective emotions and dynamics of their teams. Every team has its own culture, shaped by the interactions, values, and shared experiences of its members. Leaders who are attuned to the emotional undercurrents of their teams can address issues before they escalate, celebrate moments of triumph, and guide their teams through periods of change or uncertainty. By showing empathy toward the team as a whole, leaders foster a sense of unity and belonging that strengthens the group's ability to work together effectively. Empathy also enhances communication, which is essential for building connection. Effective communication is not just about delivering information. It's about creating a two-way exchange where people feel heard and understood. Empathetic leaders listen actively, seek to understand different viewpoints, and respond in a way that validates others' feelings and experiences. This type of communication builds trust and encourages team members to share their thoughts, ideas, and concerns openly. Over time, this openness leads to stronger connections and a more cohesive team dynamic. Inspiring connection through empathy also involves recognizing and celebrating diversity. Every individual brings a unique set of experiences, perspectives, and skills to the table. Empathetic leaders embrace this diversity, recognizing that it is a source of strength and innovation. By understanding and appreciating the differences within their teams, leaders create an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued and respected. This inclusivity fosters deeper connections as people are more likely to engage and contribute when they feel that their voices are heard and their identities are respected. Empathy is particularly powerful during times of conflict or disagreement. In any team, conflicts are inevitable, but how they are handled determines whether they strengthen or weaken relationships. Empathetic leaders approach conflicts with a focus on understanding all perspectives and finding common ground. By listening without judgment and validating the emotions of everyone involved, they create an environment where conflicts can be resolved constructively. This approach not only resolves the immediate issue, but also reinforces the connections between team members, as they feel supported and understood even in difficult moments. Another way empathy drives connection is by fostering psychological safety within teams. Psychological safety is the belief that one can express themselves without fear of judgment, ridicule, or punishment. It is a crucial component of high-performing teams, as it allows individuals to take risks, share ideas, and engage in honest conversations. Empathetic leaders create psychological safety by showing care and understanding in their interactions. When team members see that their leaders value their well-being and support their efforts, they are more likely to feel safe and connected. Empathy also plays a crucial role in motivating and inspiring teams. Leaders who understand the unique motivations and aspirations of their team members can tailor their approach to meet individual needs. Whether it's offering encouragement, providing constructive feedback, or recognizing achievements, empathetic leaders show that they care about their team members' growth and success. This personalized approach builds stronger connections and fosters a sense of loyalty and commitment within the team. In times of uncertainty or change, empathy becomes even more critical for driving connection. Change often brings uncertainty, stress, and fear, and teams look to their leaders for guidance and reassurance. Empathetic leaders acknowledge these emotions and provide the support needed to navigate transitions. By addressing concerns, validating feelings, and offering encouragement, they strengthen the bond between themselves and their teams. This connection helps teams remain resilient and focused, even in the face of challenges.